So, you're in the grocery store, you're trying to do the right thing for your body. You see the regular salt, and right next to it, you see these containers labeled salt substitute, low sodium salt, or something similar. You pick it up, read the label, and it boasts about having less sodium. Sounds perfect, right? You're cutting down on sodium, which doctors often recommend. But here's the catch, the part that most people miss. What are they replacing that sodium with? In a vast majority of cases, the answer is potassium chloride. Now, you might be thinking, potassium? I've heard that's good for you. It's an important electrolyte, helps with nerve function, and can even help lower blood pressure. And you're absolutely right. Potassium is essential for our bodies to function properly. Most of us get plenty of it from a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables like bananas, avocados, and sweet potatoes. The problem isn't potassium itself. The problem is getting a massive, concentrated dose of it from these salt substitutes, especially when you're not aware of it. Think about how we use salt. We sprinkle it on everything, right? On our eggs in the morning, in our lunch sandwich, on our dinner. We use it for cooking, baking, and seasoning. If you replace regular salt with a potassium chloride-based substitute, you could be unknowingly consuming a very large amount of potassium throughout the day, far more than your body is used to handling from natural food sources. This is where things can get risky. Our kidneys are the amazing organs responsible for filtering our blood and maintaining the delicate balance of electrolytes, including sodium and potassium. Healthy kidneys do a fantastic job of getting rid of any excess potassium. But for millions of people, their kidneys aren't working at 100%. This includes people with known kidney disease, but also many who don't even realize they have reduced kidney function. Conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure, which are incredibly common, can impair kidney function over time. Even the natural aging process can cause our kidney function to decline. For these individuals, a sudden large intake of potassium from a salt substitute can overwhelm their kidneys. The kidneys can't filter out the excess potassium fast enough, causing it to build up in the bloodstream. This condition is called hyperkalemia, which means high potassium, and hyperkalemia is serious. It's not something to be taken lightly. What are the symptoms of hyperkalemia? Well, that's another tricky part. In its early stages, it might not cause any noticeable symptoms at all. You could be walking around with dangerously high potassium levels and feel perfectly fine. As it progresses, you might experience symptoms like muscle weakness, fatigue, nausea, or a tingling sensation. But the most dangerous effect of hyperkalemia is on the heart. High potassium levels can disrupt the heart's electrical signals, leading to an irregular heartbeat, or arrhythmia. In severe cases, it can even cause cardiac arrest, which can be fatal. This is not a scare tactic. It's a well-documented medical risk. Many doctors and health organizations have issued warnings about this. They caution that people with kidney problems, heart conditions, or those taking certain medications should be extremely careful with potassium-based salt substitutes. The list of medications is long and includes common blood pressure drugs like ACE inhibitors and ARBs, as well as certain diuretics. These medications can also cause your body to retain potassium. So when you combine them with a high potassium salt substitute, you're creating a perfect storm for hyperkalemia. The scary part is the lack of awareness. People see low sodium and automatically think healthy. They start using it generously, thinking they're protecting their heart, when in reality, they could be putting it in serious danger. It's a classic case of the solution potentially being worse than the original problem, especially if you're in a high-risk group. So, what should you do? Does this mean you're doomed to eat bland, tasteless food for the rest of your life? Absolutely not. First, let's talk about the salt substitutes themselves. Not all of them are potassium-based. Read the ingredient list carefully. If you see potassium chloride listed, especially as the first or second ingredient, that's the one you need to be wary of. If you have any concerns, or if you have any of the health conditions we've discussed, you must talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian before using these products. They can assess your individual health status and tell you if it's safe for you. Please do not self-prescribe a potassium-based salt substitute. But honestly, there's a much better, safer, and more delicious way to reduce your sodium intake. Instead of looking for a chemical substitute for salt, Why not explore the incredible world of natural flavors? This is where cooking becomes a real art. Herbs and spices are your best friends here. Think about it. Garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, cumin, coriander, black pepper, chili flakes. These all add incredible depth and flavor to food without a single grain of sodium. Let's get creative. Instead of salting your chicken, try a rub made of smoked paprika, garlic powder, and a little bit of thyme. Instead of salting your roasted vegetables, toss them with olive oil, rosemary, and freshly cracked black pepper. A squeeze of fresh lemon or lime juice right before serving can brighten up almost any dish, from fish to salads to soups. The acidity mimics the flavor-enhancing effect of salt. Vinegars are another fantastic tool. A splash of balsamic, apple cider, or red wine vinegar can add that extra zing you're looking for. You can also use umami-rich ingredients to boost flavor. Things like mushrooms, especially dried mushrooms, tomato paste, and nutritional yeast have a savory, complex flavor that can make you forget all about salt. The key is to retrain your taste buds. For many of us, our palates are so used to high levels of sodium that naturally flavored food tastes bland at first. But give it time. As you cut back on salt, your sensitivity to other flavors will increase. You'll start noticing the subtle sweetness of a carrot or the earthiness of a mushroom like never before. It's a journey, but it's a rewarding one. The bottom line is this: while reducing sodium is a good goal for many, reaching for a potassium-based salt substitute might not be the safe and healthy swap you think it is. The risk of hyperkalemia, especially for those with underlying health conditions, is real and serious. Instead of seeking a quick fix in a shaker, embrace the opportunity to become a more creative and adventurous cook. Explore the world of herbs, spices, and other natural flavor enhancers. Not only is it safer, but it will also make your food more interesting and delicious. Always read labels, be an informed consumer, and most importantly, consult with a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet, especially when it involves supplements or substitutes. Your health is too important to leave to chance.